Sorry about that, part one. I've been having like weird little tech issues lately with my phone. So yeah, so this is about completion. So win-win outcome is forecast in this situation. So and you are good enough. So as I said, as I was saying in the last video, something may have happened in September, October time. So don't be worrying. It's gonna turn out okay. It's gonna be a balanced outcome. And just remember to maintain your boundaries and look after you and know that you're good enough to handle this situation, because I think it might be like, you know, unnerving you a bit. For those of you that this part resonates with, it's kind of unnerving you a little bit. I'm going to let's get some more Moonology cards for you. There we go, got a couple more for you. Yeah, expect powerful change. So we've got a new moon eclipse, so there's new beginnings coming. New moon eclipse is new, it's a whole new energy for you that's coming in. And it's a particularly strong new moon card as well, because it's an eclipse energy. So it's about, like, you know, get out with the old and in with the new type of energy. It's very, very powerful. Hold your vision upside down, so don't be clinging on to the past. This is a fixed moon, so don't be clinging on to the past. You've been sort of thinking about this situation for a long time. So, you know, if you have been holding it in your head and thinking about it and ruminating over it and, you know, let go of it, now it's time to let go. Things are going to improve, things are going to, yeah, conclusions are within reach, there you go. Another full moon eclipse, well, there's a new moon eclipse and a full moon eclipse, there you go. So conclusions are within reach. Don't hold your vision on the situation, let it go. The situation's coming to an end soon. No more thinking about it, ruminating on it, you know. Full moon eclipse, so it's coming to an end. Conclusions within reach, and then expect powerful change. So your life is going to change, your life is going to improve, your life's going to change. New moon eclipse, that's the line I got then. So yeah, I really hope that Moonology reading helped you there. And I'm just going to do an angel card or two for you. So close your reading. Hopefully you found your way here okay. I usually put a little link in when it does this. Yeah, truth and integrity. This person isn't acting with the truth and integrity. They're not very truthful. They're not very they're not as honest as you. They're not acting within the truth and it. But this is more about that person, the other person. You know, your ex. Yeah, they're not telling the truth. They're not being honest in this situation. You know, there's probably a lot of fabrication. Probably a little bit like psychologically not well. There might be a bit of mental illness there, or a bit of ill health. You know, they're a little bit like not fantasists, but you know what I mean. Like they have ideas, and you know they have strange ideas or odd ideas. You know, and you know they might sort of, like, you know, make things up in their own head, like, you know, or lie to themselves in a way. You know, they're in like a place of illusion. They don't like think straight. They're not thinking straight. They haven't got much clarity. But the situation, you know, they might make up stories in their head or something like that. They might be in a bit of a fantasy land of their own, which, you know, could be like a mental illness of some kind as well. I don't know. You know, you'll know what that means. But yeah, they're not really telling the truth. They're not operating from a truthful place, and they're quite you know, whether they're mentally unwell or not, they're quite, like, you know, manipulative and quite difficult to deal with, you know, and certainly you find them hard to deal with. They'd be like that anyway, you know, as a person. That's their nature, regardless of whether they've got some mental health or not. That's what I'm seeing in that angel card. Then I'm just going to do like a little shuffle of these for you and like get another card for you. Another card too. This is a very specific message for those of you on part one. There we go. Okay, so angels, a message for part one, please. Imbalance wants us to come out there. The situation's felt imbalanced for a long time. Imbalanced, that is. Angel card reading, angel cards. Angel reading for part one, please. Amethyst. Ideas and inspiration. So your angels are going to try and give you some help, tell you something. Try and forgive this person as well. The forgiveness card's coming out. You find it hard to forgive at the moment, so try and, you know, forgive this person, whatever the situation is. Try and forgive them. You might be going through some sort of legal situation with them, some sort of legal battle as well. It might involve the law, it might involve courts and things like that. I'm feeling that for some. You just sense that then. I've got that energy kind of around me. But whatever the situation is, forgive the person. Try and forgive them. You don't need to get close to them. You don't need to be around them. You don't need to have any kind of relationship with them, but try and forgive them. Because, you know, they've got like some problems. They're quite troubled by the sounds of things. They feel like they trouble this energy, this person. And and it'll be, you know, better for your spiritual growth as well. You know, because you do operate in truth and integrity. You know, your spirit is a bit more healthier. Your spirit's a bit healthier, a bit more higher vibe than that person is at the moment. They're quite a low ebb, you know. So, you know, try and forgive them, because it'll assist with your spiritual growth. And the maintenance of your own high vibe, you know, your truth and integrity, because you operate at a more positive frequency at the moment. You know, that's, you're operating at a higher level, in a nice way, you know. So I really hope that helped. I hope to help reassure you if this is your situation. And, you know, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm on Instagram as well, so there's like little readings that you can do. There's swipey ones that you can pick and swipe across to. But most of my videos are on here, really. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and it was lovely to see you on my video, and I hope to see you in my next one. So I'm just going to go on to pile 2 now, and thank you for watching. See you soon. Okay, pile 2. So we've got Carnelian for you. Those of you who picked this, Carnelian. So let's find out what your lockdown love messages are. I'm going to do the tarot first, then I'm going to do the Moonology, and then the angels, angel cards. So I'm just going to give it a little shuffle from the last pile. Just kind of, oh, there we go. It helps kind of rejig the energy a bit. Oops. And we shall find out what's happening. So you could be, you know, in a relationship, single and looking, not really have anybody in mind particularly. Or you could be, you know, talking to someone or dating someone, and you're separated through lockdown. Justice card. It's your first one. Got the Justice card upright. Whoops, there's a few more coming out now. Okay, it feels like you're in a relationship in this pile. My mouth's not working. It feels like those of you in this pile are in a relationship, which is well balanced. It's a spiritually important one as well, because I've got a major arcana in the form of the Justice card. So it's spiritually balanced. It's maybe a karmic relationship. It's got the word karmic then for it. It's quite a lot of cards, that's for it. Here's for some of these for you, but I'm not sure. Let me see. This is just a pile 2, please, Spirit. I want to come out already. Quite a few there. Oh yeah. The Death card. Don't panic about the Death card. Hermit, 2 of Cups. You've got a really, really happy connection, actually. You've got a really good one. Queen of Wands does want to come out. These do want to come out. These ones, right? Okay, they're jumping at me. Yeah, sometimes I can feel them, you know, like when they go back in, and I'm like, oh, you want to come out, you do. Feels like someone's done you wrong in this situation as well, but someone outside. Let me see. So yeah, so you've got the Justice card upright, which signifies a karmic relationship, but it's a balanced one. So you've come into this relationship to balance karmic energy, to balance some past life energy, some karma. That's what the purpose of it is. And you're actually working at it right now. So if you're in lockdown with this person, or you're in lockdown separated from them, you're working at it, and there's a great deal of love there. You've got the Ace of Cups as well. So you're not actually working on. So this is telling you what the relationship is and what its purpose is. So whatever you're asking about your connection, and this is you working at it. There's a great deal of love. The Death card also wants to go with the Ace of Cups as well. So it's the death of your loneliness, really. It signifies, like, you know, you're not lonely anymore. You've got someone, you're happy, it feels. Or if you haven't got someone, you will have. But I feel like this pile is in a relationship. And this is the relationship pile, the Carnelian pile. The 2 of Cups wants us to leap out as well, again, to acknowledge it. You've got loads of relationship cards here, so this is a really good connection. At the moment, you're kind of like, you know, shedding light on your transformation in your relationship. So it might be relatively new for some of you. You know, you're just like sort of getting to grips with it and shedding light on it and why it's happened. That's almost like what the Hermit's doing there. He's kind of going, whoa, what is this, you know? What's this connection? So there's your 2 of Cups. So you've got, like, you know, a really, really great connection. 6 of Pentacles reverse, what's that all about? Some of you might be, the Empress, some of you might be having children soon as well. Just a heads up. Not all of you, But, you know, whether you're a feminine or a masculine, particularly if you're a feminine, that's the card of motherhood that's on the bottom of the deck there. So, you know, just like take that as it resonates, obviously, you know, but take that as a fair warning for some of you if it resonates with you. Yeah, you've been wronged by someone. 5 of Swords in reverse. Or someone's tried to cause you some difficulties as well. So in the process of your lockdown, in your circumstances, whatever they are, in your surrounding circumstance, someone has done you wrong. You've had like an issue with someone. Someone's like done the dirty or being like stabbed you in the back or something like that. Something's gone on. Might have something to do with money. They might have taken money from you. They might have accused. I think it feels as though they've accused you of taking something from them, like money or something. They feel you've taken something from them. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have. It's just like that's what I'm feeling. They think you've taken something from them, but you haven't necessarily. You know, they feel like you've taken something. And so, you know, they're not confused by the situation, but you know they wonder what's going on. Queen of Wands energy. What was she trying to tell me before? I feel you've got a lot of passion in your relationship, and you'll survive. You're locked on, you'll survive your situation. So if you were kind of like worrying about it not surviving or not coping, if you, and especially with this person around as well, who could be disrupting things quite a bit. You know, this person feels aggrieved. They feel like you've stolen something from them. I don't know what that is, but you know, you might be able to figure that out. It could be material, it could be spiritual, it could be energetic. It could be someone who wants you a partner. But you know, it just feels like you've stolen something from them. So there's someone around. So it could be romantic jealousy, or it could be material, it could be actually to do with actual money or possessions or something like that, or opportunities, and you know, but you're not kind of like, you're actually quite mentally strong, because you know you haven't done anything wrong, you're innocent, you know that you're not in the wrong here. I feel like, you know, you're sort of like Ace of Swords reversed. It's like you know, you're innocent and you maintain your innocence, so you kind of like stand up to the person, but you're fighting back, which is a good thing. And your relationship will survive this. It'll last, according to the cards here. These are prevailing energies, so you know, obviously, you know, if it resonates, then that's great. But this is you in your relationship. You're kind of like, you know, quite strong and quite defiant, and quite like, you're ignoring this person really, which is a good thing. You know, so you're standing up to them. The Empress, like I say, that's like the card of motherhood, so look out for that. But it can also be fatherhood if you're a man, so you know. Yeah, so this is like a really good reading. So this is like just acknowledging that, you know, your relationship, if you were wondering what the purpose of your relationship is, if you're wondering why you met this person, which some of you might have been, which might have been what's drawn you to the reading, they're saying that it's been brought into balance karma from a past lifetime, so it's a karmic balance relationship. That's not to say that you're not like soulmates or twin flames or anything like that, but this has definitely like got a karmic element to it with the Justice card there. You've also got the Death card as well, which is very, very strong. So you've got some powerful major arcana cards in there, which signify, you know, a really important relationship. You've got a lot of love here. There's the Ace of Cups, there's the Two of Cups. So you've made a pact with each other to love each other in this lifetime, you know. That's to balance out some sort of past life situation, some sort of karma. So a little bit of regression might help you shed light. You've also got the Hermit as well, another major arcana. All to do with love and loneliness and the self, and connecting with the self and going inwards, and, you know, that card usually comes up when you've broken up, you know, when you're going into yourself and you're reflecting on everything that's happened to you. So that's also to do with your soul reflecting as well. So your soul reflecting on your past lives, on who you were, who you and your person were, what you did, and what you can do now, how things are progressing now, you know. And that's just a gorgeous card, isn't it? The Two of Cups, you know. So you've got that. So you're reflecting on your partnership right now, and your couple. You're reflecting on your coupledom right now. They work that way as well, you know. And the whole situation, the whole transformation that you've gone through in order to be in this relationship. The death of your loneliness, the death of your hermit mode, no way. Well, your lone hermit mode, because now you're kind of with them, reflecting on things and thinking about what's, you know, your soul is engaged with this very, very deeply. It's engaged with this situation very deeply. And yet you're the Queen of Wands. You're going to come up with choice. You've had enough of this person. You're not having it. You're not putting up with this person. You're just like, oh yeah, whatever. You know, go away. You know. So whoever this person is, who's like trying to cause trouble, you know, you're not in any illusion. You're not in two minds at all about this person. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not guilty. Go away. So whatever this is, you know, there could be someone jealous of you, of the relationship, or it could be like a material thing, as I say. It could be any of those things. So let me see if I can get the Moonology, and we'll see what messages from the moon, from the Moonology deck there are for you. So I'm just going to give them a little shuffle, and then I'm going to But yeah, I think you lot are definitely in a relationship, pile. You're already involved in something. And you know, you could be in lockdown with the person, or you could be like separated from them, but either way, you know. And if you're worried that your relationship wouldn't stand the test of time, wouldn't stand the lockdown, wouldn't survive it. I'm getting that really strongly from Spirit, but kind of saying that line to me. So you know, you're worried that your relationship wouldn't survive, and it's kind of saying that you will. You know, it's saying that you will. It's very positive energy, and some of you may even, as I say, be becoming parents, like motherhood or something. So this feels like it's got, you know, real long-term potential. Obviously, yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. It's just jumped out. I was going to give it a bit of a shuffle, but you and your loved ones are safe. New moon and Cancer. So Cancer's to do with the domestic, and to do with motherhood, to do with nurturing, to do with the home. That's and you know, new moon's such a new beginning. That's your relationship. So yeah, new moon and Cancer. That's good. So I'm just going to do like a little shuffle of these cards and get you some more messages. Sometimes they'll leap out ahead of time and, like, you know, tell me something. So further messages for pile 2, please, for a Carnelian pile. Further messages for pile 2, please, on their relationship, on their situation. Further messages for pile 2. Further messages for pile 2. I'm doing this a little bit earlier today. That doesn't go dark. I usually do these readings, like, you know, like when it's dusk, and I'm like wondering why it's going really pitch black. Got that one again? Isn't that weird? You're still not feeling like your loved ones are safe. You really don't feel like they are. You're worrying. Stop worrying. It came out again, look. Isn't that weird? You're meant for that one. You're meant off that one. So yeah, you're not feeling like your loved ones are. You're not feeling like your relationship's going to cope. So there's something that you're worrying about in regards to this relationship. You might also be worrying about family, distant family as well, as you're under this lockdown situation, you know. So, you know, this is reassuring you that they're safe, that everything's okay. You know, try not to worry too much about your family and that. So family's on your mind, generally, not just your relationship. But yeah, you know, you are also worrying about it won't last, but there's also family involved as well. So, you know, that's that one. That came out for you before. A Friday climax approaches. It's on the bottom of the deck. Nothing jet set in stone. Yeah, don't be worrying too much of the lockdown. Getting the feeling nothing jet set in stone, it's saying. That's to do with the lockdown itself, I feel, so you're quite anxious about it. I think it's affecting you a bit. You're really feeling like worried and nervous about it. And a fiery climax approaches as well as wanting to come out to tell you something. So whatever this means for you, full moon in Aries, so it could be around Aries season, around April, May. So something's coming to a head in your life, something's coming to fruition or a head, so you'll know what that means. I'm not getting any specific situation for that, but something's going to come to a head, so you'll know what that is if you think about the message there. But it's very emotional as well, so there's something that's going on that will come to a head. It could be with this person, could be within you, could be another situation, but there's a lot of emotion involved as well, so the emotions are running high card for a moment there as well. So I'm just going to get you some angel messages. Just give them a shuffle. Let's see what we can get for you. Okay, so messages for pile 2, please, angels, if you don't mind. Messages for pile 2. Whoa, thank you. Romance. Oh yeah, you've got a lot of abundance around. You've got a lot to be happy about. Romance, music and friendship. Couldn't get better than that, could you really? And nature, upright on the bottom of the deck there. Divine guidance is the top of the deck as well. So divine guidance, you know, you're going to get helped. You've got assistance around you. You know, your whole situation, they want to reassure you that your life is divinely guided, that your whole situation is. So, you know, whenever you think things aren't going great, or you're worried about where things are going in your life, or situations in your life are going a certain way, the divine guidance card is saying everything's like being looked after by upstairs, by up there, you know, everything's like guided. Where we have free will, but there's also like guidance as well. It's kind of like directed. It's, you know, we're safe, basically, you're safe. Like the Moonology card, you and your loved ones are safe, you know. So don't be panicking, don't be worrying. Because I feel so you might be suffering from anxiety or something like that in this situation. So yeah, you've got romance, music and friendship, but you're not really believing in them because they're upside down. So, you know, you've got romance but you're not acknowledging it. Yeah, that's the line I got then. You've got romance but you're not acknowledging it, right? So this lovely relationship that you've got is good, you know, and it's there to balance out karma from a past life, and you've agreed to love each other, so the love is real. If you're thinking it's too good to be true or something like that, acknowledge it. You've got love in your life. You've got romance. Okay, acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. The saying. You want me to hold it upside down for you? I don't know why. Acknowledge it. And you've also got music and friendship through this person as well. You know, so take pleasure and take solace in music and friendship. You've got all this around you to come. Probably to come as well when the lockdowns are over. You know, all this to come. If you're not being able to experience it already. Music and friendship. You've got all that. So you've got all these good things in your life. And nature. You've also got that. You've got access to nature. So there's nature around you as well. So you've got romance, music, friendship and nature around you. And divine guidance. So they're really good cards, aren't they? You know, so you've got really good opportunities around you in terms of friendships, in terms of entertainment and fun, in terms of love. You've got divine guidance going on, and you've got nature as well. You might have nature close to where you live. If you have, the saying to go out into it and use it. So connect with all these things, connect with the nature around you, with the friendship around you, the music around you, the romance around you, you know, connect with that, you know, be happy about that, and know that you're always divinely guided and looked after and taken care of, you know. So that's going to surrender and release negativity as well. So I hope that helped, pile too. Let me know in the comments what you thought, if it resonated. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm on Instagram as well, so you can check me out on there. I've got like different readings there where you can swipe across and have a little look, like written readings rather than video ones. Though I might have the odd video on there, but they're mostly here. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that reading and that it helped in some way. And I hope to see you in my next video. And so I'll go to pile 3 now. So thank you, pile 2, and see you again soon. So pile 3. Fluorite. You chose fluorite. Okay, so I'm going to do the tarot first, then I'm going to do moonology, and then I'm going to do the angels. So let's find out what your lockdown love is. What's happening with you. In your lockdown love, what advice from Spirit, what messages from Spirit have they got? For those of you who chose the fluorite, 2 of Wands is jumping out. Okay. It's to do with partnership, the 2 of Wands. Let's see. 5 of Cups sleeping out now as well. I haven't shuffled them properly yet. So I'm not really, but maybe like there's a partnership coming through. You might have been through some heartache. I just saw the 3 of Swords. Let's get these shuffled and then I'll take them then when they come out. Okay, yeah, 3 of Swords. You've had some heartbreak. That one's come out for you. You've been heartbroken recently, or you've had some, yeah, recent. It's not current. You're still feeling the effects of it, but it's not current. It's recent. You've gone through it recently, so it's not happening right now, but you're feeling the effects of it. Recent past, last 3 months max. Within the last 3 months. So for this pile, you've experienced some heartbreak recently. Okay, so pile 3, please. Messages for pile 3, please, on this situation. Thank you. King of Swords. You may be hit by King of Swords. Masculine or feminine, take gender as it resonates, but this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but they might embody the energies of the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords as well. So even if they're not an air sign, they might embody his energies, which is kind of like, you know, very cold, very calculating, very cerebral, very rational, very logical, not much emotion there, can come across as quite cold, quite cutting, very exacting, very kind of like, you know, he'd make a good judge, you know, very exacting. The counterpart of the Queen of Swords might be good at writing, communication, editing, that kind of thing, you know, just someone who cuts through. If you imagine a sword, you know, so compared to the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles or whatever, you know, so somebody who embodies those energies if they're not like an air sign or not necessarily even masculine. This is the person that's here. This is the person you've had a relationship with. So we've got a lot of swords energy here, which is all to do with communication and words, and sometimes very harsh words and very harsh truths as well. I just heard harsh truths. They just said that to me then. So harsh truths have come out. Something. You may be hurt by some harsh truth that's come out from them. They may have told you something. They may have said something to you that's hurt you. So words have hurt you. A harsh truth about you. A personal truth. Something personal. They've said something personally cutting to you. You said something verbal to you that was personally cutting in your interchange with them. Yeah, the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck's upside down, reverse, as is the Ace of Cups. So yeah, you know, you've gone through it, like you've gone through a bit of a nervous situation. You no longer wanted to work at the relationship. I feel as though they left you, they broke up with you. They no longer wanted to work at it, they lost interest, or they didn't want to, they just lost interest in working at it, they lost interest in continuing it. Which is no reflection on your value or your worth, always remember that. Maybe a third party involved as well. Maybe third parties involved. They may have cheated or something like that. Third parties, I'm getting. more than one person. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter whether men or women. Can I get some further advice for part 3, please? So you've been through a heartbreak, part 3. I think these are for you. It's in the last 1 to 3 months this has happened, and you've been cut by some hurtful words by the person. And multiple third parties may have been involved, not just one. These for you. Yeah, you're going to meet someone else though. I've got the Lovers here. So I don't know, you're feeling like quite defensive and you're quite upset, and you know, you've kind of been like this phase, you're exhausted. I'm feeling a sense of exhaustion. You're exhausted from doing this. You've been kind of defending yourself, so whether it's against your own thoughts as you're ruminating over everything, or whether it's like, you know, against the situation or the person itself. I don't know if there's been like, you know, any kind of drama that's associated with it as a result of the breakup with this person. But, you know, you're exhausted through defending yourself. You're absolutely exhausted. You've been through a real tower moment, a real tower situation. So it's been a really hard, you know, situation for you. The Tower card is Major Arcana as well, so that signifies a really important relationship for your growth, a soul lesson, a really important soul lesson. I just heard one of my guides say then. You know, a really important soul lesson that you've gone through. You've gone through a really important soul lesson. So that was a message from my guide then. One of my guides just said that to me. You know, so like you've gone through it, like you've really been feeling it. You've been feeling that because you're exhausted. You are exhausted. That's the feeling I'm getting, the word I'm getting. But yeah, you're going to meet someone. I've got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck here. You're going to meet someone soon. I feel as if the King of Pentacles might be this person. You might meet someone new. Again, doesn't have to be male or female. You know, masculine or feminine, take as it resonates. King of Pentacles is very stable financially, very pragmatic as a person, very solid. Might be an entrepreneur or a businessman in some way. Maybe a banker. Maybe someone who's, you know, in a very lucrative career, banker, accountant, lawyer. You know, somebody who's at the top of the game, someone who's at a high level, or, you know, operates at a high level. But, you know, they're very materially abundant. They've got the money together. They've got everything together in their life. They're very stable people. This could also mean you as well, so it can either represent you or the person that you're going to meet. So you'll know what that means. Take that as it resonates. You might be in there sign, the new person might be, but, you know, it doesn't have to be as well. You just embody the qualities of the King of Pentacles. You're having a hard time trusting yourself as well with the Magician reversed. Trying to figure out who that was at first. And the Magician reversed is you're not trusting yourself enough. You're having a hard time trusting yourself. And you're beating yourself up a lot as well. You're blaming yourself for a few things. Whatever this person said to you, they could be quite manipulative with the words, quite glib. They could be quite cutting, very effective, you know, and make you think stuff. So, like, I think they might have convinced you on some level that, you know, you said something or done something wrong, and you're kind of ruminating over it and beating yourself up. And, you know, you're not really believing in yourself enough with this card. And so you're not believing, you can manifest in your life. You're not believing in your ability to go forward. Your confidence has been knocked by this person on a psychological level and an emotional level. And yeah, so, you know, this King of Pentacles is coming in. So Spirit are either saying to you that, you know, despite you feeling like this, you are actually the King of Pentacles yourself. You've got all this strength and abundance within you, and you can go forward quite strongly, and you can cope. And for others, like, it's, you know, this is going to be a new person that you're going to meet. You know, despite you feeling like this and lacking in confidence, you know, you're going to meet this new person. Because, you know, the Lovers is there as well. And let's just see if I can get further advice from the tarot before I move on to the Moonology deck. Whoa, there we go. It's escaped. Where's it gone? There it is. Got it. The Three of Cups, yep. You're going to go out and celebrate with your mates. Celebration with your friends. You're going to have a social life. You're going to have a really nice time with your friends in the near future. You're going to be going out. So your friends are going to invite you somewhere. Celebration with your friends. Three of Cups. Again, male or female, doesn't have to be masculine or feminine. Yeah, you're going to have a lovely time with your friends here. You're going to have, there's some good social times coming up. You know, I don't know if you're going to meet this person in the social time. You could equally meet them at work as well. But you're going to have a really nice time with your friends in the near future. You know, you're going to feel a little bit scared moving on. You're going to be a little bit, like, uncertain at first. As you move forward, you're going to find it difficult. You're going to be a bit, you know, raw, shall we say, from this situation. Because you're still a bit raw. So as you're going out and socialising, you might be feeling a bit like this at times as well. So when you get in from your socialising, you get into bed and you're like, oh no, you know, what have I done? I don't want anyone else. And you might ruminate and start thinking of things that you used to do. And so you might still be a bit heartbroken, you know, like in the dead of night when you've come in from the club or whatever it is, you know, or socialising with your friends. You might feel like this sometimes. But Spirit is saying, don't worry, you know, just let it, just go through it, it's fine, it's normal. It's only a weak card, the Nine of Swords. It's not like, you know, majorly heavy or anything like that, so don't be worrying about it. It won't last. It'll pass, you know. It's just part of the process of you getting back out there again and getting your life back and recovering from this breakup that was quite painful. And it was with somebody who was very cutting with the words as well, so like, you know, they did know back. I think like on an emotional level you were really hurt by it, you had a lot of pain, you know, and you're still thinking about the things that they've said to you, the words are still repeating in your head, you're going over it in your head, and Spirit asking you not to beat yourself up, to believe in yourself, to trust yourself. That one's coming out, trust yourself. Trust yourself, yeah. And you know, and you will feel like this a little bit as you're moving forward, but it's normal for you to feel a bit like that for a while when you're going out and about with your friends, you know. So I hope that tarot reading helps. I'm just going to go on to the Moonology now and see what we can get from that for our pile threes. And pile three we are, aren't we? Okay, let's see. Whoa. Just alive this is. The energy is gaining momentum. Interesting. I'm just gonna, yeah, so your energy's gonna build up, you know. If you're not feeling very good right now, you will be, you know, because I think you're feeling a bit rubbish at the moment. And part 2, part 3, it's Carnelian, isn't it? And Fluorite. Okay, so messages from Spirit for this pile. Pile 3. Message from Spirit for pile 3 for the Fluorite, please. Fluorite stone. Yeah, on pile 3, that was it. I'm not awake today, man. I need more caffeine, you know, honestly. So I'm still recovering from that full moon, you know, from the blue moon the weekend. Didn't go to any Halloween parties, couldn't, we're on lockdown, but you know. When you do like this, when you're a little bit on the spooky side, we don't need to get dressed up anyway, really. We're like this all the time. Adjustments are required. Yeah, so I think you feel like, you know, you need to do something else in this situation, but you don't. You know, so adjustments are required, which is like reverse, so it's saying you don't have to. There's nothing else that you can do, you know, if you felt like, you know, you could do more. If you're looking back at the situation and ruminating and thinking, oh, you know, I should have done more, I should have done this, I should have done that. Stop ruminating. You know, you couldn't have done anything more than you did. Stop ruminating. And, you know, that's the 3rd quarter moon card. So, that's coming up to the full moon. Still getting used to the Moonology deck, you know. But I'll give you an inaccurate message. 3rd quarter moon, 36. A little look for you. Yeah, it's saying about toxic emotions, so you need to release toxic emotions into the ethers. It's saying here in the book. You know, so you know you don't need to hold on to these toxic emotions. If it was upright, then you think, oh yeah, you know, you need to release them, you need to get rid. You know, adjustments are required. You know, maybe you need to really process things and think about things. But it's kind of saying to you, know, you don't need to think about these things anymore. You know, let it go. Because you know, there's nothing else that you could have done. There's no point in holding on to negative feelings or negative emotions. You know. Just let the situation go. Stop ruminating over it. You're doing it more to yourself than anything else. You know, you're feeling a bit like, you know, like you could have done more or you did something wrong. The person's words are getting to you, they're cutting to you. So, you know, the 3rd quarter moon is on her way to the new moon. On its way to the new moon, so a new beginning. So, you know, you're free to let go now. You can let go now, okay? And look forward to a new beginning at the new moon that follows the 3rd quarter moon. So that's what that Moonology card is saying to you. I'll just get you another one and then I'll do the angels then. Here we go. I've got one here for you, I think. What's that one then? Conclusions are within reach. Yeah. So your emotions are running high, like that's what I've got for you as well. Did that one want to come out? Nothing yet, so I'm saying that's not for you. Bring love into the situation. Be more loving to yourself. It's reversed, that one. Be more loving to yourself. Bring love into your situation. That means love for yourself. You know, because you're not taking care of yourself. Your emotions are running high. So, you know, you're getting really, like, you know, unhappy about the situation. It's a very deeply emotional situation for you. But it's saying, you know, conclusions are within reach. So, you know, the situation's over. You're free to move on now. You're free to move forward. Really, that should go before the adjustment or the quiet card, because that's leading to a new moon, to a new beginning. And that's the end of the relationship, so it's over with. So don't be thinking about it again. You know, try and, like, put it to bed, so to speak. Conclusions within reach. You know, this is going to finish soon. And any feelings that you've got, any negative feelings, you know, are going to, like, you know, clear up soon. They're gonna stop. But, you know, love yourself first. You know, love yourself. Bring love into the situation for you. Bring you it. And, you know, your emotions should calm down a bit, and you'll realise that there was nothing more that you could do. So if you are wondering if, you know, if you are worrying about, you know, what you've said or what you've done, or that you're the bad person, or that, you know, the cards are telling you there's nothing more you could have done, stop beating yourself up. Stop ruminating. And so I hope that helped. The Moonology one there. So I'm just going to get you an angel card now, before I move on to pile 4. So this is a Fluorite. Okay, so pile 4. Pile 3 even. Pile 3. So I'll just give these a little shuffle. So yeah, you're divinely guided. That came up before for the other pile. You're always divinely guided. They're trying to tell you you've got divine guidance behind you, so don't be worrying. You're looked after, you're taken care of. There's angels on your path. You've got angels on your path. I just did the line then from your spirit guides there. Angels on your path. There's an angel on your path, or angels on your path. Let's do a little. Getting the hang of this shuffling log now. As the cards are bigger than me, I've only got little hands. Kind of like almost as big as my hand. Okay, so angel messages for pile 3, please. Soulmate, yeah, you've got a soulmate coming in. I said that tonight. There's new love coming in for you. Sure, that's this reading. New love coming in. You've got a soulmate coming in, and also you're your own soulmate. I just said that line as well. You're your own soulmate. So, you know, really look after yourself. Take care of yourself. Love you. Look after yourself. Because I don't think you're doing that. You know, if I don't, the angels are saying that you're not really, you know, loving yourself enough right now. You're being quite harsh on yourself, or just not loving yourself, not appreciating yourself enough. So be your own soulmate as well, you know, and balance yourself out with the person who's coming in to be your soulmate, who is. So there's a new person coming in for you. I think that came out the tarot before, didn't it? Sure it did. Came out the tarot for you. You know, but in the meantime, before this person comes in, as you're doing your thing, living your life, going out with your friends, having fun, reconnecting with yourself again, you know, be your own soulmate as well. That line, be your own soulmate. Look after yourself as well. That's what I just heard. Any further angel messages, please, for pile 3 before I move on to the next one? Any further pile messages for Fluorite for pile 3? The Fluorite pile. Any further angel messages, please? On we go. Meditation. Yeah, so meditation may help. Don't overthink, that's why it's in the reverse. The meditation card saying, you know, in the reverse, don't overthink, stop overthinking about the situation. But meditation in the upright, for you to meditate on things and think about things, you know, it'll be helpful for you. To do meditation in a good way, as in relaxing and chilling out. And look after your body as well. Look after you. Look after your body. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Have a bath, you know, moisturiser, the food that you put into it, that kind of thing. Look after yourself. So they're asking you to raise your self-esteem, to really work on your self-esteem. Don't overthink in a negative way, but by all means consider doing some relaxing and calming meditations, and really meditate, you know, for yourself, to calm down, for relaxation, not for, you know, pontificating over everything that's gone on. You know, don't meditate over the things that have gone on. Meditate for calmness and anxiety ease, and meditate for ease, calmness and ease, okay? If you are going to do that. So, yeah, I hope that helped. And of course, you know, divine timing, everything's in divine timing. And Archangel Michael wants to come to his help, so call upon him for help as well. But divine time and divine guidance is always there. So I really hope that helped, pile 3. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'm on Instagram as well, so you can check me out over there. I've got like written readings that you can swipe across. They're kind of cool, they're kind of fun to do. There's lots of, quite a few of them on there now. So I'm really glad that you've come to my channel, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you in my next reading. So I'll move on to part 4 now. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Okay, so part 4 for Obsidian. I'm just going to do a tarot reading for you to find out what your lockdown love message is. I'm just going to give it a shuffle from the last one. Quick shuffle. Lockdown love for part 4 for Obsidian. King of Cups. You might be dealing with the King of Cups here, so that resonates with you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, perhaps. I haven't really shuffled the deck yet, so I'll just keep going, and then I'll start taking the cards in a minute. Sometimes they jump out ahead of time with a message for you, so like I'll take it, you know. The Empress is coming out as well. So you're stepping into your power. You're coming into your power at the moment. You're feeling quite confident and quite empowered at the moment, powerful. You feel like a bit of an empress, whether you're masculine or feminine. You feel like a bit of an empress. You're feeling good about yourself right now. If that doesn't resonate, you're either coming into that period soon, or you don't need another power. But for all of you in power 4, I just feel like you're feeling good about yourself right now. You're feeling pretty good. You're feeling like an empress. Here we go. 6 of Pentacles. Something that you wanted hasn't come through for you yet. 6 of Pentacles. Whoops, alive. So it could have been like, it could be financial. It could be some sort of grant, some sort of funds and assistance, some sort of property. But something that you're waiting for hasn't come through. And it might have something to do with the lockdown, or something to do with your relationship, something to do with your lockdown situation. So something material hasn't come through, I feel. It was meant to come through for you, but it hasn't. You've been expecting it. Number 6 might be relevant as well in this situation. Let's see what relevance that has to the rest of the reading now. Oh, here we go. You're thinking of moving house. Haha, it's property. It's to do with property and money. They're both 6s as well. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. You're thinking about moving house. So I don't know if you've been delayed moving house in some way, or the sale of a house has fallen through. I've just been told by my spirit godmother here. You know, the sale of a house has fallen through, or something like that. You haven't been able to like move. So you know, you might have been like, you know, pipped at the post by another buyer or something. But the sale of a house has fallen through for some of you. And you've not been able to move. You were hoping to be able to move, but you've not been able to. This is what you're wanting to do. So yeah, it's something to do with property and money. And so this feels like, you know, for those of you, because you're asking about love, it could be like, you know, your marriage or your relationship, you didn't happen yet, your cohabit in relationship. 10 of Pentacles. The cards are saying that you're going to get your stability, because the 10 of Pentacles is a really positive card. This feels like a future card, or the near future, you know, something that's coming in for you rather than the past. So these energies, what these cards came through, they feel like past energies, really. You know, something that's happened in the recent past just happened to you. You just had this one. This has just happened for you, and the 10 of Pentacles is coming in to reassure you that you're going to be okay. So if you're worried financially or about your stability, the cards are saying that you're going to be alright. You're going to come into, you know, it could be you that has to kind of earn the money or bring it in. You might be the main breadwinner in your household, or it could be something to do with you. It's focused on you. So you might not be the main breadwinner necessarily, but it's focused on you. You're the one who's bringing the money in. You might be the person in charge of this project, or in charge of this sale. You might be the one who was, you know, doing all the work on it. Lots of Pentacles in this reading, and lots of Swords. The number 9 as well is a 6 reversed, interestingly enough. So I feel so you're at the helm of this project. You were the one maybe overseeing it all, dealing with all the paperwork, all the legal stuff. You may have taken control between you and... It feels as though this pile feels like the married, established pile, the settled pile. You know, so you've got a partner and you're living with them, or a husband or a wife, you know, masculine or feminine, and you take what resonates. But it feels to me like you're the person who's been dealing with all the admin, all the paperwork regarding this situation. So, you know, you're the one who's been dealing with the estate agents, you've been dealing with the paperwork, you've been dealing with the contracts, you know. Out of the two of you, out of you and your partner, you've been the one dealing with this. So you've been at the helm of it. So there's something about you, the focus being on you. There's something about you being responsible for something. Whether that's financially, you may be putting the majority of the money in. It could be your property as opposed to your partner's. But I feel like it's a joint thing more. It's more of a joint thing, it feels like. Or you could be dealing with all the admin, but there's some sort of focus on you in this situation. You'll know what that means if this pile resonates with you. Any further advice for pile 4 on this situation, please? Further information for pile 4, please. So what's this got to do with the partnership apart from the obvious? From the practical side of things. So yeah, this is where, like, you know, this is what's happening in your lockdown situation right now. I feel like it's to do with property. Oh, the 10 of Cups has come out there, yes. So you've definitely got like a family card. You might have kids. 10 of Cups. So this is a family. You've got family life going on here. You've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, so you've got the ultimate sort of cohabitation, marriage, settling down card, you know. Yeah, Hermit. Got the Hermit there. Okay, so the Hermit reverse signifies the end of illusion. I felt then I had the line, the end of illusion. So if there's been any confusion or any darkness in this situation, it's about to be illuminated. So any confusion, anything that you weren't sure about, anything that was foggy or uncertain, or any kind of passivity. So, you know, if you're going into yourself and thinking about things, it's all going to stop now. Things are going to start moving forward, or you're going to start getting clarity on some things. So there's going to be no more passivity. There's going to be a bit of action going on. You may need to let go of this house or this property that you were thinking about. So there's somewhere that you're thinking of moving to, something to do with your home. So your lockdown love has been your partnership, your living partnership, your cohabitation. And this feels like you're going to have to let go of whatever this property was, because I think you're still holding on to it or hoping for it. You're still hoping to get it. So I feel like you might have to let go of this one and consider another one. It feels like, you know, this one's gone and this wasn't meant for you maybe, or, you know, you're going to have to let go of it, whatever this was. It feels like you've lost it, like you've lost a property or something like that to someone, or something's gone wrong with the property. But it feels like a sale of a property you want to move. You will be able to establish yourself, so don't be worrying about that. Your Ace of Pentacles is coming in. So you will be able to establish yourself. So despite this, like, you know, so, you know, let go of this previous place and you will be able to establish yourself. You know, so you will find somewhere that sounds to me like, you know, you will find the right place for you. So yeah, you're kind of heartbroken over the loss of this place. You don't really want to move on because the Ace of Cups was in reverse there. So you're like, you know you've got to move on, but you don't want to. You're kind of emotionally attached to it, whatever it was. You must have had your heart set on it. Queen of Cups. There's a woman involved that may have caused a problem for you, the Queen of Cups reversed. She could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's a feminine energy. And she embodies the energies of the Queen of Cups, but like in a dark way, maybe in a negative way. I feel as though she might have caused a problem. So I don't know what that means. I don't know whether it's just like someone that, you know, gazumptuous or something like that, another buyer or another renter, or, you know, an estate agent or something like that. Someone involved with, like, the whole, you know, issue here, you know, whole situation here. You know, there's a woman involved, or a feminine energy, that someone who embodies the Queen of Cups energy in the reverse. You know, she might have been a bit like passive aggressive, or you know, sneaky, or quite, you know, like the negative aspect of the Queen of Cups. Illusory, you know, she may have, like, you know, set you up or given you false hope or false promises or something like that, you know, because Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio, the water signs, are about illusion, or about, you know, all not being as it seems, or it can be, you know, water, murky waters, I had a line then. So, you know, she may have, like, fed you a line or something, or just not represented things the way they should have been. Maybe you were given, like, a false hope or a false impression of some kind. But you'll know what that means. This Queen of Cups is relevant to the situation. This is a person, somebody that embodies those energies. So you might know what that is. So just find any further advice in the tarot for Power 4, please. Thank you. Yeah, you will be building. You are going to be able to build a foundation for yourself, a solid, stable foundation. So don't worry. You will find another place. So I feel as though you're trying to search for a home at the minute, and the lockdown may have affected it. May have affected situations. You weren't able to move, as I say. It's affected your stability, your domestic stability with your partner, with the person that you're with. And, you know, so your Three of Pentacles is, you know, you will be able to build, you will be able to stabilise, along with your Ace of Pentacles. So don't be worrying. Here's my voice over. I was doing a bit of singing earlier on, don't ask. So yeah, your Ace of Pentacles and your Three of Pentacles. You know, you're going to be able to establish yourself despite this Death card in the reverse, despite having to let go of this thing. Whatever this was, this property, this home, this opportunity. Let go of it, because you know you will be able to establish yourself again. Maybe you fear that you won't be able to. You've got the Wheel of Fortune in the bottom of the deck as well, which is always a good card. It's about fate. It's telling me about fate, the Wheel of Fortune, fate. It's saying, so that hopefully will help as well. So I'm just going to move on to the Moonology deck for you now, Power 4. I'll just give them a little shuffle and see what messages we can get from that. And I'm going to go and get myself a cup of coffee. I ran for the first time yesterday as well. I went out onto the promenade near where I live, and I went for a little run. I was half dead after 30 seconds, but, like, you know, I'm working on it. I do like you know, like a minute or something, then stop. You know, that stop-start thing that you do when you first start out, you know. And so I've taken a break today because, like, I'm in pain in my legs. I can kind of feel it a bit. Like, I take a little break in between, but it ends up like a little bit of a sore throat, and I don't think it's been helped by a load of singing I did yesterday, just randomly, because I like to sing as well. Okay, yeah, it's like we both make the first move upside down, but I just need to give these a little shuffle. They want to go that way. I'm hoping that my battery charge lasts long enough for this because I'm on my phone with this. Okay, messages from Spirit for part 4, please. Moonology. Moonology messages, please, for part 4. Thank you. Moonology messages for part 4. I sing in the bathroom because it's got really good acoustics. I think that couple with the run probably done something to me great. Here we go. Show the world the real you. That was the one for you. So yeah, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So something's going to come up where, you know, something new's going to come for you that's going to be more you. So whatever this other place wasn't you, but you're going to find somewhere that's you. So you know when you find a house or a home that's you, you're going to find your home. You're going to find somewhere that's you. Full moon in Aquarius. And it'll be somewhere that you can be stable so that you can complete yourself. You'll feel complete. The full moon's about completion. So you're going to feel complete in yourself. You're going to be able to complete yourself. You'll feel complete. You'll feel whole. Like a full moon, you'll feel like a giant moon. Like a big moon, you know. Not literally a moon, but... And February might be relevant for you as well, Aquarius season. So like that's kind of like, you know, January, February time. End of January, I think it's getting into, isn't it? Yeah. So late January, February time. So that could be relevant for you. Maybe things will start to move forward. Or you might find this place around that time period. So, you know... That's telling me that you're going to find somewhere that's going to be really good. It's going to be really you. It's going to be very you, you know. You're going to find somewhere that resonates with your soul, that you feel good in. You're going to find a place that works for you. So you're going to be comfortable where you're going. And you're very close to achieving your goal, they're saying. And your commitment's being tested, so, you know, be strong, you'll be fine. You're close to achieving your goal. It's coming in. It's coming in. Gibbous moon, you're very close to the full moon. It's like fit to burst, doesn't it? You know, that fits with the full moon as well. So yeah, I'm just working out what they want me to do with this card because it's trying to believe in yourself. You are good enough. So if you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe you can do, have faith. You can manifest this. This is all going to go forward for you. Show the world that you're going to get it. And yeah, your commitment's not being tested. That was upside down for you. That was reversed. Your commitment's being tested. You're not being tested in any way. If you feel like this is some sort of test or, you know, punishment from the universe, it isn't. You know, you might be feeling a bit like, oh, you know, I'm being tested, I'm being, like, you know, put through the mill by the universe. You're not being, you know, that's what that's saying. It's reversed. He really wants me to tell you that. First quarter moon, that's when it's heading from the full moon. Yeah, you're not being tested. You know, you're not being kind of like, you know, put through the ringer or anything like that. In a negative way, you know, because I think you've been feeling quite negative about that. Because, you know, your commitment can be tested by the universe sometimes to make sure that you can go through certain things in order to strengthen you and to figure out what you want, to help you work out whether you're doing something that's right for you. But in this situation, you know, the difficulties that you've had, it hasn't been some sort of test by the universe. The universe is not trying to put you through anything. You know, you're not getting put through the ringer by it, like, in a big way. You know, it's just it's to do with fate. The Wheel of Fortune came up before for you. It's to do with, you know, destiny really and fate. So you're going to find, you'll become stronger through this situation, and then you're going to find a place that's right for you. And show the world the real you tells me it's going to be somewhere that you'll really feel resonating with. You'll really feel at home. You'll really feel resonant with it. It's going to be very you, and I think that, you know, you'll stay there long term. It's going to be a good place for you. So that's what you're like going through right now in your love situation, in your relationship. You know, you've got like a domestic move going on, a domestic situation going on where you're trying to find a new home for you and your partner and your family if you've got one. So this is me established couples pile this. So I'm just going to give these a little... No, I'll get your angel messages. Okay, so angels, can you please give me some messages for power 4, please, in this situation? Some messages of inspiration, hope and comfort. Messages of hope. Messages of inspiration, hope and comfort. Soulmate cards come out again. You've got your soulmate, that should comfort you. You know what that means, you've got your soulmate. The saying. You've got your soulmate, believe in soulmates. You've got your soulmate. That could be relevant to your relationship. Yeah, so that'll resonate with you somehow. So meditate on the card, you'll know what that means for you. You've got your soulmate, I heard the line. Or you'll feel like the place that you're going to is destined as well, so that you'll feel like the home is your soulmate as well. So a physical place, it can also, you know, refer to that as well. Your soul group are looking after you as well. You've got a soul group, so you've got people that are going to help you. So when you do find a place. Oops, thank you. That jumped out then. Retreat. Yeah, take time out, retreat. Upside down here. So take time out because you're not at the minute. But you know, all the stagnant energy is going to go soon as well. So this is like upside down. And the Three of Pentacles flipped over to me again from the tarot pile as I did it. So, you know, the things are going to start building soon. So all this kind of like thinking about things and retreating and pontificating and pondering over things, the Hermit energy is going to stop. It's going to come to an end. The stagnant situation is going to come to an end, and you're going to start moving forward. So the sayings, you know, to get prepared, to be prepared to come out of retreat and to start building this Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, to start building. So this is going to come through for you very soon, I feel. It's going to start happening for you, and that the house itself will be your soulmate, the place that you go to will be your soulmate as well. So it will embody your soulmate. You'll meet soulmates on the way who are going to help you to establish this thing. You're going to encounter the right people. And it's saying, you know, probably in your partnerships also, soulmate situation as well, if that resonates with you. Guardian angel wants to come out, so your guardian angel's around you. Any further advice at Power 4, please, before I close the reading? Any further advice at Power 4, please, Spirit, before I close the reading? It is. Aha, support, yeah. Haha. Whoops. Unanswered prayer. So, yeah, these aren't actually... You see, they're upside down because they're not there yet. They're not present in your life yet. They haven't come through for you yet. But they soon will be. Okay, so you've got support and answer prayer and support. So this support is like, you know, fits with the soulmate card, say. You've got soulmates coming in to help you with it. But yeah, soulmates and answer prayer, you couldn't get much more clear than that, could you? And you'll be stepping into power, you're communicating with all the right people. You find yourself being very assertive in this situation and talking to people and asking for what you want and being confident. It'll actually grow you as a person. You're very confident when it comes to business matters and finance matters and legal matters and things like that. You're actually very confident at that. I don't know whether it's your profession, but you're actually very good at it and very confident at it. And you find yourself stepping into your own when you take charge of this situation because you've been involved in it, very focused. You might be the person out of your partnership who's the one who's dealing with the paperwork, like I said before. And so you'll really step into your power. This situation will really grow you. You know, you'll really step into your power in it. It'll make you confident. You'll be a stronger, more developed, better person at the end of it. So, yeah, that's really positive, powerful. So I hope that helped. And if you liked this video, you know, comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. I always appreciate your comments. And it's always great when you subscribe. I like that. I can reach you, you know, give you content and connect with you. And I hope to see you again soon in my next video. I'm on Instagram as well, so you can check me out there. There's like readings on there. They're written ones that you can kind of like, you know, just swipe through and you know, check out. Like, there's all different questions on there. There's quite a few now. And yeah, I hope it resonates. Let me know what you thought. It's always helpful. And I hope to see you in my next video, Power 4. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.